All right, hello KBIC, Brigitte here for a CEO update. And I'm happy to say it's powwow time. Isn't it so fun to think that right now and we're going into the middle of April and we can say it's powwow time. This weekend we're hosting our first ever spring contest powwow in Marquette at our Casino Event Center in Harvey. It's going to be a blast. We have our powwow committee working so hard to make it the best event that they can offer. It's just amazing to see this come to reality after discussing it with council and our director of cultural resources, Alden Connor, during budget meetings. And, it was just a simple conversation, and then all of a sudden, things started happening. And now it's a reality, and I think everyone is just really excited to see it, to experience it. And I think that energy from it is going just to, resonate through the months until we get to our summer powwow. So we have to keep that in mind for our powwow committee right now. They're putting on their huge event this weekend, and then they have to think about the summer powwow. It's not easy. It's not easy to do. If it was, I think everyone would be on that committee, but it's not. That group works hard to plan these events, to get people here, to get vendors here, to make it the best experience for our community and people coming to enjoy it. So I just want to give a huge thank you to our powwow committee, to the volunteers this weekend, and everyone else, who plays a role in putting on this event. Just huge thank you. It can't happen without these people. So if you see someone out there that, has a role in this, just give them a thanks, give them a pat on the back, because they deserve that. It does really take a team and a village to put something on like this. All right, so moving on. If you watched or attended the council meeting this week on Wednesday, I had a agenda item on there about logo development. So this kind of takes place with our website update, our branding update, what we're doing in marketing and just throughout the organization. And it's just really updating our logo or our government seal. And that's the eagle with our inception date on it. And we're just taking that and just kind of, the goal is to modernize it, make it relevant to our tribe today, and, make it stronger. We want to work with it. We want to give it a story. And right now, there really isn't a story behind what we currently have. So bringing something new, some new energy, and then building, what is KBIC? Who is KBIC? And bringing that into our brand seal, our logo, will just make it so much stronger, make our community prouder to have it on them, to be where they're from, to represent that. And that's the whole goal of this. And it also goes, it aligns with my goal here as a leader of the government, and that's improving our workplace culture. There's so many elements that go into that, and this is just a small part of it. But if you ignore it, it can be detriment to what you're trying to accomplish. So that was part of that logo development. It's going to, council is looking at some changes to it. We're looking at color changes, just a font change, things like that, those little mini things that go a long way. I think the eagle will stay where it is. It'll just be a nice modernized eagle. If you don't know the history behind our current government seal or logo, it was actually drew by my mother, Carol LaPointe, in 1985. So that's 37 years ago. She was in a contest for the logo. She drew it up. She won. And that's what we've been using ever since 1985. So I kind of got her blessing as well in this project to move forward with a little change, a little movement with it. And we're just excited to see what happens. What can we look like? What can we bring? So be excited about it. Look for changes. Not too many. I mean, obviously, it's special to our heart, so we don't want to change things too much, but there will be a little bit. And I just want to talk a little bit more about, workplace culture and what that means, because it's a huge thing. Like I said, it's one of my priorities since I got here. And, I'm going on year 2 in July. And while there have been some, small changes within our workplace culture, I feel there also have been some steps back, and that's okay. That's part of the growing process, and I'm okay with that. I'll own that. Because, studies show, research shows, to change your workplace culture, it takes 3 to 5 years. And I'm sticking to that. And I really believe that we can accomplish that. We can bring up our workplace culture. And if you don't know what workplace culture actually means, it's your attitudes and beliefs in the workplace. It's your motivation. It's, it's what you bring to the workplace every day and how you feel when you're there. And I want our workplace everywhere in KBIC to be that steady environment where you know what to expect. So you're not walking into a war zone or a toxic environment every day. I guarantee by year 5, it won't be that way. It will not be that way. Mark my words today. It will not be that way. So every day I'm grinding on it. But like I said, there will be some bumps in the road, but we will accomplish that. And this branding project is just a small part of that. So, I just wanted to touch base on that because I feel like it's very important, to myself, for our employees to know, and to our community to know that anyone looking to work here, that we are working on that. We are working on it. It is something that I pay attention to, and I'm excited to see, what we can accomplish. I'm here for the long haul, through all the bumps, all the bruises. I'm ready for it. So that was my little plug on that. Otherwise, the government offices are closed today, Friday, April 14th, for Culture Day. So we let our tribal employees, our government employees, take the day off, get to Marquette and enjoy the powwow. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. I think we have some great weather for today and Friday and Saturday. Sunday looks a little crazy. Monday looks even crazier. But, we're strong. We can embrace it. So have a great weekend and take care.